Here's how you can take advantage of the tax code and make more money. Now, I'd like you to take just a moment and consider something. When you're working at an ordinary job, and by that I mean working for somebody else, you really have very little ability at all to generate tax deductions. So of course, Joe or Jane, average taxpayer, will end up spending a higher percentage of his or her income on tax costs than will someone who's operating their own business. And more often than not, that's going to be a home-based business. Now, we'll look at this again in more depth later to get a really good handle on it. But I want you to see clearly the difference between a home-based business versus having just a home office. A home office is oftentimes confused with the true home-based business by the public, by the talking heads on TV who are pundits, and yes, even by accountants who should definitely know better. As I said, we'll come back to that later, and it will be very important for you to have a clear difference in your mind. But it's a key component to your understanding that you should definitely take advantage of everything you can in the tax law that can benefit you ethically. And since you are, in fact, a business owner, it's yours for the taking. Now, Joe and Jane, average taxpayer, are only going to have about 50 to 60% of their total income available to them after income taxes. And with that leftover amount, they're going to be paying other taxes that are going to be found in their telephone bill, their water and power bills, at the gasoline pump, and a host of other things. Suffice it to say, the vast majority of your earnings will go to taxes if you don't personally do something about it. So let's look at your situation a little bit differently. Instead of just having federal income taxes, state income taxes, FICA, Medicare taxes, and more taken out of what you earn, start by using the tax laws to take every single ethical deduction to which you are legally entitled under the law. The IRS isn't going to send you a letter notifying you of the deductions you may have overlooked. In fact, many of the expenses you have right now in the course of just living your life and pursuing your profits may in fact be legitimate tax deductions if you just change the way you approach your spending habits. Therefore, it's up to you. It's your choice to reduce your income taxes and not up to the IRS. All of the tax relief you're entitled to as a business owner and investor are right there in the tax code. The next logical step is, if you're going to spend that money anyway, why not get a legitimate tax deduction for it and also have an opportunity to make more money at the same time?